Okay, we were going to have a lot more upbeat music for this 401k special running until we came across this statistic that shows 41% of boomers have zilch when it comes to retirement savings. So had it been, you know, much lower, of course, it would have been like a more dramatic, more peppy, but it's nothing to feel peppy about. So a lot of people who need it most and the closest to retirement are in no way ready for it. Financial advisor Chris Hogan on what you need to do to get ready now, no matter your age. You know, so Chris, I'm looking at that, I'm thinking, it's a lot of folks in my age bracket who aren't ready for that time when they want to, you know, kick up their feet. What do they do?
Well, I think, Neil, the first thing they have to do is truly understand what's at risk here. You know, there has to be a sense of urgency as well as an understanding of what you can do. And so I would encourage people that are in that area to start to really take a hard look at your lifestyle. Where is money leaving you the most? And it's going to get back to the budget. You've got to get serious about it. It's the, you know, the roadmap to you really controlling your spending.
You know, when you write about this, Retire Inspired and all that, is there a sense that some people just throw up their hands and they figure, well, I'm just going to have to keep working. I mean, let's say you're in your 50s and you're in this position. You don't have a lot of time to address savings, let alone try to get a rein on spending here. So what do you tell them? It's one thing to tell a young person when time is on their side. What do you tell people in that age group?
Well, I can tell you, in writing the book, Retire Inspired, what I wanted people to do was to wake up and truly understand, regardless of your age or your stage, there are things that you can do. And so for your example, someone in their 50s, you know, people are living longer now, thanks to healthcare and technology. So, you know, they could live till 80 to 95 years old. So there's a lot of time left. So still taking control of your budgeting, sitting down, looking at your lifestyle, maybe even downgrading lifestyle, getting rid of the truck payment or the car payment, and truly understand that $200 or $300 a month going into a 401k or into a Roth IRA truly will end up becoming something to provide for you and your family later.
Do you tell clients, I mean, put it into the market, because it's one thing when you're in your 20s or your 30s and you say the market is your friend over time, but the less time you have, it might not be. We've had multi-year bear markets, I mean, markets that just stay flat. What do you do?
Well, I think whenever you start to really look at the stock market, and I liken it to like a supermarket, there are a lot of things you can get in the supermarket, some things that are good for you, some things that are not good for you. And so that's how I look at the stock market. But I would say if you look at the historical averages and we allow money to sit in there and meet up with two of the best financial best friends you can have, compound interest and time, you can grow money. Now, what I caution people about doing is jumping in and out of the market. That's where you really put yourself at risk. And so what you have to do is think of investing as a long-term kind of solution to your situation and where you are right now.
That's well put. Chris, did you do an audio book of Retire Inspired?
Yes, sir, I sure did.
Because you have an amazing voice, and you could sound threatening, too. Like you could actually tell them, you either start saving or I'm going to come to your house right now. I mean, it's that threatening. Really, my friend.
Neil, it's more on the encouraging side, not the threatening side.
I'm just telling you, if you had a God-given voice like that, along with your very sound message, you've got a 1-2 punch. Chris Hogan, Retire Inspired, is the author, and a lot of it's just common sense stuff. Like he says, it's never too late to start. Even though if you're in your 70s and you're just starting, well, it is too late.